William Morrow and HarperAudio present The Actual Star, a novel by Monica Byrne. Performed by Carolina Hoyos, Kareem Ferguson, and Gisela Chipe.
A note before we begin. Don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider, or go directly to www.harpercollins.com/audio/actual-star. The enhancement contains the glossary for the book. Tichuhul nyatik anbatichen, bachewachul hakuchul.
Para las diosas en la cueva, como lo prometí.
For the gods in the cave, like I may promise.
For the gods in the cave, like I promised. Author's note. This novel is set in real places in Cayo, the western district of Belize, the sacred cave of Actun Tunichil Muknal, the nearby site of Cajalhuitzna, and the ancient city of Cajalpech in modern-day San Ignacio. However, with the exception of Catwitz, we don't know what the ancient Maya called any of these places. The characters are also invented. There is no record of young monarchs named Ishul, Ahul, or Ket. However, I've made every effort to write their lives to be consistent with the most current research on the lowland early post-classical Maya, specifically in the western Belize regional cave system. The identities of the sacrificial victims in the cave are unknown, as is much about these specific people and this specific time. There are many reasons why. The Spanish invaders' burning of vast libraries of Maya text, the jungle environment which erodes stone and rots paper, the passage of 1,000 years' time, and the prohibitive cost of archaeological research. So even given the millions of modern Maya people, describing the specific Maya people who lived in 1012 lowland Belize is as much an act of imagination as research. In all cases of lacunae, I borrowed from the closest available proxy in time and space. Sometimes that was late classical Tikal and Karakol, original names Metul and Auschwitza, respectively. Sometimes that was the modern Maya of Mostentenegro in Guatemala, as described by Barbara Tedlock in her ethnography Time and the Highland Maya. Sometimes that was the Aztec, a civilization that arose several hundred years after and far to the northwest of, but was on a continuum with, Maya philosophies and practices, as described by Inga Clendenin in Aztecs, an interpretation. From the Olmecs to the Zapotecs to the Nahua, many ancient Mesoamerican cultures had commonalities. For example, the sacred calendar, concepts of the soul, and the belief in spirit animals, spread and reinforced by trade routes, migration, and conquest. In terms of language, the term Ancient Mayan covers a huge family of distinct languages over a large area over thousands of years, including Yucatec, Mopan, and Quechua branches, as well as Nahuatl influences. Though it is not known what dialect was spoken among the lowland post-classical Maya, that is, the characters in my book, the best proxy I could find in my research was Ch'ol, and so all ancient Mayan words are sourced from the 2010 Ch'ol Dictionary by Nicholas A. Hopkins, J. Catherine Josserand, and Ausencio Cruz Guzman. Spoken and transliterated Ch'ol uses glottal stops like the T's in the English pronunciation of settle, signified by a single apostrophe. Also, in Mayan pronunciation, X is pronounced like the English sh. For example, Ishul is pronounced Ishul, and Xibalba is pronounced Xibalba. In terms of the calendar, there is considerable scholarly debate about which day names were used at which times, and no one knows for sure which convention was used by the ancient Maya population portrayed in this book.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?